Every child is different and deserves to be given the opportunity to thrive and discover their true potential. Some may even have special needs and may need more support and guidance. However, this should not just translate to giving them special attention and help. What would be more meaningful is to empower and equip them with as much skill as possible so that they can be as independent as possible and could even contribute towards the economy and the society in the future. Further, it is also important to provide opportunities for them to integrate into the community, and we could start by creating opportunities for them to learn and play alongside typically developing students in school. I'm sure many would not disagree with the vision of supporting our children with special needs and creating an inclusive or integrated learning environment for them. But the challenge comes with the implementation. Firstly, there is a spectrum of needs, and it may not be easy to truly customize and curate the curriculum and integrate students with varying needs. Secondly, a lot of resources are needed, and educators need to be sufficiently knowledgeable and mentally prepared to manage the different students. Thirdly, there may be concerns about shortchanging the typically developing children if teachers need to accommodate to those with special needs. I understand the challenges, but I believe there is great value in investing upstream to provide our students with special needs with the skills and preparing them for life. The cost of having to care for them in later years may be greater, and this may result in a social burden to families and the community. More importantly, this group presents a potential resource which may not have been fully tapped. In Israel, there have been efforts to train those who are in the autism spectrum for cybersecurity jobs, and an AI startup have found that autistic people are highly suited to their business involving data annotation. These developments may still be at the nascent stages, but if we choose to view children with special needs as assets to the community, I'm sure we will find a way to maximize their potential. I would also argue that beyond benefiting the students with special needs, students who are typically developing also stand to gain a wealth of skills, values, and knowledge that are crucial for the diverse workplace of the future. Learning in school should not be just about learning hard skills and knowledge like maths and science, but also about the softer skills and values. I believe it is in our interests to nurture a culture of inclusion, respect, and understanding, and these values need to be inculcated from an early age. I acknowledge that much has been done by schools, but I believe we can enhance the existing efforts. To this end, I ask that the Ministry looks at a few areas. Firstly, could a review or some studies be done to look at developing fields where the skills and inclinations of the special needs students could be developed? A revised curriculum could then be curated to enhance the students' education experience and better maximize the child's potential. Secondly, could the Ministry and schools also look at how to better equip and support educators to manage diverse student profiles? Beyond just sending them for training, could we look at understanding the challenges and providing sufficient resources to guide educators in this journey? Thirdly, could schools look at intentionally creating platforms by adapting programs, redesigning school spaces, and setting aside time for cross-interaction during learning and play? We should look at how to regularize such interactions and teach students to respect each other and embrace differences. Schools are best placed to create opportunities to normalize acceptance of people with different abilities and celebrate different strengths. I laud all the efforts taken by the Ministry thus far and sincerely hope that the Ministry would continue to build on existing programs and initiatives.